I realize Coach Shrewsbury is our rookie and a true freshman, but I feel like a redshirt freshman today because this is my first media day in person, and it has not disappointed. So I'd like to thank Commissioner Warren and the Big Ten office for making this day possible. And thank you to the media. Thank you for covering our amazing conference, coaches, and young women. I want to take a minute to reflect on last year. Obviously, it was an incredibly difficult year for all of us. The level of appreciation that we have for everyone who made the season a reality can't really be put into words. The sacrifices and the efforts to be able to have our young ladies and young men have a season was incredible. And not only for last year, but for this year. I feel blessed to work in a conference with so many amazing coaches and players, and to be a part of a league that believes that diversity, equity, and inclusion matter. To coach at a university and have an athletic department that strives to make the world a better place is inspiring. We're not where we need to be yet, but the momentum that the Big Ten is bringing towards our coalition and that Penn State is having is encouraging. And I'm excited about the areas we're making improvements in. I've been at Penn State now for 2 years, and we've been laying the foundation, brick by brick, building a culture, creating habits, and a line mentality that we are hoping lasts for a long time. I'm very thrilled on where our program is and where we're headed. We've made huge strides. We've increased our offensive areas in almost every category. We were the youngest team in the Big Ten last year, and with majority of the league returning, I don't know if that's going to continue. But in all seriousness, I love our team. I love our staff. They love each other. They're buying into our mission, our vision, and our core principles that it's going to take to be able to compete at the top of this league. We have McKenna Marisa returning to us, who was an all-conference performer. Maddie Burke, who was the consensus Big Ten Sixth Woman of the Year. And Kelly Jacob, who was our leading scorer before she went down with injury, is returning to us as well. In addition, we have two phenomenal leaders in Anna Camden and Shay Higgins, who had a great offseason that I'm excited for you all to see their improvements in. So overall, I'm really thrilled with the momentum that we have, excited to be a part of the best conference in America, and excited to take questions from you. We are.
We'll now open questions for Coach. Back row.
Carolyn, Steven Strimming, XL Sports, Indiana Sports Network. Carolyn, you've made improvement from your first year to your second year already. I mean, last year you won, 5 or 6 more games than the first year. You won 6 games in the conference last year. How do you think that's going to relate to this year with the Big Ten women being as loaded as it is?
Great question, Stephen. I think for us, we judge our success every day by how much better we're getting as individuals and as a program. And I'm very proud of the level that we've improved at. But obviously as coaches and as a program that strives to compete not only for Big Ten championships, but national championships, we want to win. And we want to win at a high level. And so for us, our players are bought into that. And I'm hoping that the lessons that we learned in year 1 and 2 are going to translate over. Obviously the Big Ten is better than it ever has been with amazing coaches and players. We're going to do our best every night to come out there and improve and put a product out there that can compete.
Second row here, Molly.
Hi, Coach. Ryan from Greater Than the Game. You spoke before about habits. What kind of habits are you trying to build a winning atmosphere?
Well, Ryan, I think we start with a championship mindset and a line mentality where we're trying to attack everything we do at 100%. And that's in the classroom, in the community, as teammates, as young women, and then finally players. We spent a lot of time the past 2 years talking about work ethic, what it means to compete against Maryland, against Iowa, against Michigan, in order to put ourselves in a position to make the NCAA tournament. Obviously, we knew coming in we weren't going to snap our fingers and have success overnight, and we wanted to do it the right way. But as a coach, your job is to create habits that last for a lifetime, not just for 4 years. And I'm really proud of our young women, and they're holding each other accountable at a different level. And our goal is to take it from, coach-led to player-led. coach-fed and player-led, and I think we've made incredible strides in that area.
We have time for one more question. Dallas, right next to you.
Carolyn, getting Kelly back and having her healthy this season, how much will having both a player and a presence like that on the court do for your team this year?
Yeah. Well, I think first and foremost, our team's inspired. They're inspired by her coming back with the notion that she has one mission, and that's to leave the jersey in a better place. And she focuses on her teammates, and she came back for them. She came back for the name on the front of the jersey, and I think that's rare to have a leader that inspires not only by what they say, but by their actions and by coming back. And Kelly's got a phenomenal IQ, and she does a great job helping the underclassmen. And I think it's going to give us a level of experience. She's played in the NCAA tournament. She knows what it takes to get there, and she can be a great leader for us.
Thank you so much for your time this morning, Coach. Good luck this season.
Thank you.